Have you ever seen the sky turn an eerie shade of green? It's not science fiction, it's a real warning sign that a powerful thunderstorm is brewing. In July 2022, South Dakota's sky glowed green as a Derecho storm approached, and people everywhere stopped to stare. This strange color happens when sunlight filters through storm clouds packed with ice and water, creating a surreal, almost alien effect. It's nature's way of saying something big is coming. Our atmosphere isn't just empty space, it's a dynamic, ever-changing ocean of air, full of energy and motion. The green sky is just one example of the wild things our atmosphere can do. Understanding these signs helps us respect and prepare for the power of weather. So next time you see the sky change, remember, it's the start of a story about science, storms, and the forces that shape our world. Let's dive in and explore the chaos and beauty of our atmosphere. What's an atmospheric disturbance? It might sound complicated, but it's actually something you see almost every day. Anytime the weather changes, you're witnessing one in action. Imagine tossing a rock into a calm pond. The ripples that spread out are like the changes in our atmosphere. Just as those ripples disturb the still water, atmospheric disturbances shake up the air around us, creating all sorts of weather. When warm, light air meets cool, heavy air, they don't just sit still. They mix, push, and swirl, setting off a chain reaction that creates wind, clouds, and sometimes powerful storms. This constant movement is what keeps our weather alive and ever-changing. The sun heats the earth unevenly, making the equator hot and the poles cold. This temperature difference is what sets huge masses of air in motion, driving the global winds and weather patterns we experience. Air naturally moves from high pressure, cool, to low pressure, warm, areas, and because the earth spins, these winds curve and twist, creating swirling storms and cyclones that can stretch for hundreds of miles. This movement is the engine of our weather, powering everything from gentle breezes that cool us on a summer day to massive hurricanes that reshape coastlines. Atmospheric disturbances come in all sizes, from tiny dust devils that dance across a field to planet-sized cyclones seen from space. Each one is a sign of the atmosphere working to even things out. They're all about the atmosphere trying to balance itself out, constantly shifting and adjusting to keep the planet in harmony. Without these disturbances, our planet would be eerily lifeless and still. No wind, no clouds, no rain, and no change. These disturbances create the clouds, rain, snow, and wind that shape our daily lives, influence our environment, and even affect the food we grow. Understanding how they work is the key to unlocking the secrets of storms, predicting the weather, and staying safe when nature gets wild. The next time you feel the wind on your face or see clouds racing across the sky, remember it's the atmosphere in motion, always working behind the scenes. That's the heart of weather, a world in constant motion, full of energy and surprises. Meet the giants of weather, cyclones and anticyclones. These powerful systems are responsible for shaping much of the weather we experience on Earth, from gentle breezes to the most intense storms. Cyclones are huge, spinning areas of low pressure. Think L for lousy weather. They're like nature's engines, driving wind and rain across vast regions. Air rushes inward toward the center, spins, thanks to the Coriolis effect, and rises, cooling as it goes. This rising air forms thick clouds and often brings heavy rain, thunderstorms, and sometimes even flooding. The stronger the cyclone, the wilder the storm. Hurricanes and nor'easters are just powerful cyclones. These storms can cause massive damage with fierce winds and torrential downpours. Anticyclones are the opposite, high-pressure systems where air sinks, warms, and spreads out. Instead of stormy chaos, they bring stability and peace to the atmosphere. H for high and happy. These bring clear skies, gentle breezes, and calm weather. People often enjoy outdoor activities when anticyclones are in control. In the northern hemisphere, cyclones spin counterclockwise while anticyclones rotate clockwise. In the southern hemisphere, it's the opposite. This difference is all due to the Earth's rotation. Anticyclones can bring heat waves or cold snaps depending on the season. In summer, they can trap heat, while in winter they can lock in cold air, leading to chilly days and frosty nights. Cyclones bring the drama, unleashing storms and excitement, but anticyclones set the stage for long stretches of stable, predictable weather. These two systems are the main actors in the story of our weather, constantly interacting and shaping the climate around us. Their dance shapes everything from sunny days to raging storms, creating the ever-changing patterns we see in the sky. Understanding them is the first step to reading the sky and predicting what might come next. Watch the weather map and you'll see their influence everywhere, guiding the winds, the clouds, and the weather you experience every day. Thunderstorms are nature's fireworks: lightning, thunder, and towering clouds. They start when the sun heats the ground, causing warm, moist air to rise. As this air climbs, it cools and condenses into clouds. If the updraft is strong, you get a massive thunderhead. Inside, water and ice collide, building up static electricity like rubbing socks on a carpet. The cloud becomes a giant battery, positive at the top, negative at the bottom. Lightning is nature's way of balancing these charges, and thunder is the explosive sound of air rapidly expanding. Light travels faster than sound, so you see lightning before you hear thunder. Count the seconds between flash and rumble. Divide by 5 for miles, 3 for kilometers, to estimate the storm's distance. Thunderstorms are powerful, but understanding them helps us stay safe. Next time you see lightning, remember the science at work above your head. Tornadoes are the most intense storms on Earth, a violently rotating column of air stretching from cloud to ground. They form in severe thunderstorms when warm, moist air meets cool, dry air, and wind speeds change with height, wind shear. This creates a rolling tube of air that can be tilted upright by a storm's updraft, forming a spinning mesocyclone. If this rotation drops to the ground, a tornado is born. Winds can exceed 480 kilometers per hour, strong enough to level houses and toss cars. The US sees more tornadoes than anywhere else, especially in Tornado Alley, where warm Gulf air collides with cool, dry air from the Rockies. The 2011 super outbreak saw 360 tornadoes in just a few days, including a devastating EF5 in Alabama. Tornadoes are rare but incredibly destructive. They remind us how focused and fierce atmospheric energy can become. Always respect the warning signs. These storms mean business. When the atmosphere goes big, it creates hurricanes, typhoons, or cyclones. Different names for the same monster storm, depending on where in the world they form. In the Atlantic and Northeast Pacific, we call them hurricanes. In the Northwest Pacific, they're known as typhoons. And in the South Pacific and Indian Ocean, they're called cyclones. But no matter the name, these storms share the same incredible power and structure. These massive, spinning systems form over warm ocean water and can stretch hundreds, sometimes even over 1,000 kilometers wide. Their size and strength make them some of the most awe-inspiring weather events on Earth. Warm, moist air rises from the ocean's surface, fueling the storm as it draws in more energy. The Coriolis effect, caused by Earth's rotation, sets the whole system spinning, giving hurricanes their iconic spiral shape. At the center lies the eye, a surprisingly calm, clear spot. But don't be fooled. The surrounding eye wall is where the fiercest winds and heaviest rain rage, making it the most dangerous part of the storm. Hurricane Katrina in 2005 devastated the US Gulf Coast, not just with wind, but with a massive storm surge that flooded New Orleans. Storm surges, which are walls of water pushed ashore by the hurricane's winds, can be even deadlier than the winds themselves. Hurricanes can last over a week, traveling vast distances and bringing torrential rain and flooding far inland, well beyond the coast. Rivers can overflow and entire communities can be cut off by floodwaters. When these storms move over land or cooler water, they lose strength and eventually break apart, but not before leaving a trail of destruction, uprooting trees, damaging homes, and changing landscapes. The energy in a single hurricane is staggering, comparable to the explosion of thousands of nuclear bombs. This raw power is a reminder of nature's might. These storms are a crucial part of Earth's climate system, showing how the ocean and atmosphere work together to move heat around the planet, balancing temperatures and driving weather patterns. Preparation and respect are key to surviving their fury. Communities board up windows, evacuate, and rely on emergency workers to stay safe. No matter the name or location, these storms are among nature's most powerful and destructive forces, impacting millions of lives each year. Understanding them helps us stay safe, adapt, and improve our ability to predict their paths and impacts. The science behind hurricanes, typhoons, and cyclones is as fascinating as it is vital, helping us unlock the secrets of these incredible storms and protect ourselves from their wrath. Weather is full of wild facts. A single lightning bolt has enough energy to toast 100,000 slices of bread, and the air around it is hotter than the sun's surface. The fastest wind ever recorded? 372 kilometers per h atop Mount Washington, not in a tornado or hurricane. Sometimes storms even make it rain frogs or fish. Tornadic waterspouts can suck up animals and drop them miles away. Hurricanes are heat engines. One can release the energy of 10,000 nuclear bombs in a day. The largest hurricane, Typhoon Tip, was nearly half the size of the continental US. Not all disturbances are scary. Ice crystals can create beautiful sundogs and halos. Even raindrops aren't teardrop-shaped. Small ones are round, big ones flatten out like hamburger buns. The rainiest place? Mawsynram, India, with nearly 12,000 mm of rain a year. From lightning to hurricanes, our atmosphere is full of surprises. Knowing the science of storms isn't just cool, it keeps you safe. When thunder roars, go indoors. Stay away from windows and avoid using wired electronics. In a tornado warning, head to a basement or interior room, cover your head, and stay away from windows. Don't try to outrun a tornado in a car. If outside, lie flat in a ditch and protect your head. For hurricanes, prepare early. Have a disaster kit, know your evacuation plan, and listen to local officials. Never drive through floodwaters. It's deeper and more dangerous than it looks. Get weather alerts with a NOAA radio or smartphone app. Know the difference? A watch means be ready, a warning means take action now. A little preparation goes a long way when the weather turns wild. Respect the power of storms and you'll be ready for whatever comes. Science saves lives. Use it. From green skies to hurricanes, atmospheric disturbances shape our world. Weather affects everything: what we wear, what we eat, and how we live. These storms move energy and water around the globe, making life possible. Understanding weather science turns fear into respect and helps us make smart choices. As our climate changes, knowing the basics is more important than ever. Scientists study how warming affects storms, and we all need to understand what's at stake. Next time you see dark clouds, think about the incredible science at play. The atmosphere is a powerful, ever-changing system that touches us all. Curiosity about weather is curiosity about our home. The more we learn, the better we can prepare, adapt, and appreciate the beauty and power of our planet.